Med on WhenToSeeTheUnderground.com. I have the pleasure, the absolute pleasure to finally get this person in the studio with me. I've been trying to get this girl in the studio with me for about 5 months now. Everything came up. You know, Ahmed, you know, I gotta run down. I gotta go do this. I gotta do that. It's all right. I know you're a busy girl. But this girl right here has saved my life. I didn't know you could get refunds in taxes. Didn't even know that. I waited until the 15th. Why? Because I never got anything back, so I didn't care. But this person right here has just changed taxes for me all the way around. Welcome to Mind of Med, my girl, my tax lady. That's not Baku. That's not my... Syreeta Talbert. Syreeta, what's up, my dear?
Hey, Ahmed, how are you? I got it right.
You got it right. Yeah. Now, Syreeta, it's April 15th. This is when I know you're probably one of the busiest, like right today when people are like panicking. Syreeta!
Yes.
I got it. Please.
Yes.
Okay. So I just basically want you to talk about, because you have a list of 7 things about getting more time to file your tax return. Let these people understand. Let them know that it's okay. The world's not over. Go ahead and do your thing.
Well, basically, the rule and the theory is that if you don't owe, you really don't have to worry about the April 15th deadline.
Right.
And if you do owe, then you at least want to file an extension. And because of us being delayed this year with filing tax returns, people have until Monday, the 18th, to file tax returns. So now they have an additional 3 days to get their taxes in. Even if they don't have the money to pay, they can, or they should at least file, so they have something on system so they don't get hit with the penalties.
Okay.
They don't want to get hit with what's called the failure to file or failure to pay.
Okay. Now, for the people that know what they're doing and they're not worried at all, what are maybe some tips, even on the last couple days, you know, maybe because you said they have until Monday, so they have the weekend. What do they need to get together if they really want to maximize their return?
All right. What people tend to forget is when you are a single person, there are certain credits out here for you. If you are in school, even if it is not a 2-year or 4-year university, if you went to a trade school, you can take what's called the American Opportunity Credit. It will help, one, reduce their tax liability. If you don't have a tax liability, which means what you should have paid in taxes during the year.
Appreciate it. I had no clue what you were talking about, but go ahead. Yeah. Thank you for breaking that down for me.
So up to $2,500 would help reduce it if you do have a tax liability.
Okay.
Normally, single people with no dependents, no exemptions whatsoever, if they filed single during the year, they should have had the appropriate amount of taxes taken out.
Okay.
The other portion of that credit is called a refundable, which means you can see up to $1,000 additional as part of your refund.
Okay.
So a single person who may be in school, took some classes, and if they qualify, the minimum that they can receive is at least $1,000.
All right. Now, small business owners.
Yes.
Let's say, because my cousin, she actually has a small business, but it's not being used right now. She has everything she needs. She hasn't started the business, but she still has to pay taxes on it. For those that have a small business, what does that take? What do you need to do to? Okay, make it clear. Go ahead.
All right. Here's the rule of thumb with the small business owners. The IRS is definitely cracking down. So for those who have what's called a cash-based business, those are consultants, people who say that they do hair, nails, landscaping. Like I said, consulting. I'm a service industry, so I do taxes. You have to do like a determinability test. Determine if you are doing it as a hobby or if it's a business. If it's a business, you want to make sure you follow the proper steps of getting set up properly, which is getting a tax ID number, either becoming incorporated or doing business as.
Gotcha.
Setting up a bank account.
Okay.
You want to make sure that your expenses and your income is totally separate and not commingling with your personal.
Commingling. Gotcha.
Yes.
Got you. I like that.
You know what that is? Okay.
Oh, commingling would be mingling together?
Yes, your personal and your business.
Together.
Together.
Got you.
You want to keep it separate.
Don't want them together.
No, like a divorce.
Okay.
All right.
I got you. I got you.
And so by doing that, it's easier at the end of the tax year to pull up your bank statements. You could go on my website, which is www.syreeta, Syreeta.biz.
Got you.
There's a list of expenses that people don't realize that they can write off. If you are an independent contractor, such as yourself, you can look at writing off your gas, your mileage, your insurance, and we know how much gas is today.
Yep.
Your cell phone, internet, your DJ equipment. We could depreciate the cost, which we did. Computer.
Amen to that.
Advertising. If you took any seminars, trainings. There's a ton of things out here that as a small business owner you can write off, which would help reduce your tax liability, but you need to make sure that you take the proper steps to set yourself up as a business and you're not doing it as a hobby.
Look, I want you to let people know what is the best way to contact you. Email address, for people
Email
to reach.
address, or you can call me at 708.
Wow, you gonna put it out there like that?
Yeah, 415-2724. I'm down to earth. You might not like what I hear, but it's going to be the truth. I do play devil advocate because people do go to H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt, have nothing against them, but they're not really going to sit down and take time to find out and conversate because they're all about how many people can they get in the chair and get out.
Right. And you know what? I'm going to let you know, guys, I know you're looking and no, see, this is for taxes purposes only.
Oh, I know how to decipher.
Okay.
So I do have clients that will tell you it took them 3 years to really.
Okay. Can you see that man right over there? That man right over there. That's the brother. He's quiet. You see how he's quiet? Doesn't really say much. Got the hat on, looking real cool and everything. I'm just saying. That's family. That's family. All right. No, I appreciate it, Syreeta. I know, I've been trying to get you on forever, but this is very important information. Again, information for you.
Website is Syreeta, Syreeta, and .biz, and the telephone number is 708-415-2724.
All right. Coming up next. Oh, no problem, baby girl. Coming up next, we got the cool brother in the back. He's going to be sitting up front, Baku, talking about the business side of things. When it comes to entertainment, there's a lot of independent artists out there. This is what we do: is we deal with independent artists, and Baku's going to try and give advice to you guys coming up on what not to do immediately when it comes to dealing with contracts and things like that. Right, Baku?
Yes.
Excellent. I didn't want to surprise him. I wasn't ready for that. All coming up next. Inside the Mind of Med on WindyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station.
You're listening to WindyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station.
Whether you're blending households or a first-time buyer, Jackie Green at Array of Elegance Interiors, Chicago's South Loop can help. Learn more by visiting her website at arayofelegance.com or call today